Hey everybody, welcome back to GreatChow.wordpress.com. This is Jason, and what we're doing today is Ribs Part 2. In Ribs Part 1, I showed you how to use the Instant Pot pressure cooker to braise baby back ribs in apple juice and apple cider vinegar, and then finish them in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes with your favorite barbecue sauce. In this episode, we're going to make a really great rub that's designed for maximized deliciousness and caramelization. It's a universal rub that I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy. So what we're going to use is onion salt, paprika, dry mustard, garlic powder, dry thyme, celery salt, a little bit of kosher salt, brown sugar. We're going to make our rub. We're going to apply it to our St. Louis style spare ribs. I have about a 3 1/4 pound slab right here. We're going to steam it in the Instant Pot pressure cooker using 2 cups of apple juice. If you don't have apple juice, no problem, just use water. So we're going to steam it in the Instant Pot pressure cooker for 20 minutes, and we're going to let it sit for an additional 5 minutes on low. Take it out, rub it with some of our reserved rub, and then we're going to bring it back out to the grill because that's where we're going to finish them this time around. We're going to create a delicious finishing glaze with your favorite barbecue sauce and duck sauce. When you bring duck sauce to the table, it changes the game a little bit. It's a mixture, and it creates a sweet and sticky finishing glaze. It's super delicious. But what I also like to use that's optional is something called tiger sauce. Tiger sauce is a pepper sauce, but it's a sweet and tangy pepper sauce that has a flavor onto its own. It's super delicious. I love it. So let's get to the rub. Okay, here's our rub. 1 cup of brown sugar. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. 2 teaspoons of paprika. 1 tablespoon dry mustard. 1 teaspoon dry thyme. 1 teaspoon celery salt. 1 teaspoon onion salt. 1 teaspoon kosher salt. Beautiful. Mix it up, and then you have our rub. Mix everything up really well. Incorporate all of our dry ingredients together, and then we have an amazing looking rub. It's super delicious. Lots of flavor going on here. Nice brown sugar, optimized for caramelization, baby. The first order of business when making fall off the bone ribs is getting this membrane off the very bottom of the ribs. So what you have to do is you need to find a little handle right over here and then pull it off. I use a paper towel actually to try and grab that handle, and then you just wind up pulling that back to expose the under ribs. See that? Boom. 1 shot. And we cut them in half. Now we have 2 beautiful halves of spare ribs. Next order of business is to apply our rub, our delicious rub with the brown sugar and our dry spices. So apply our rub to the very top, okay? Make sure, you cover all the surface area, okay? Rub it in real well, okay? So we're going to do this for the top, and then we're going to do it for the bottom. And then we're going to flip them over, okay? We're going to flip them over. Okay, we're going to flip them over, and we're just going to apply more rub to the bottom. And then we're going to steam them in the Instant Pot with apple juice for 20 minutes, and then we're going to let it sit on low for an additional 5. Then we're going to take them out to the grill and finish them with our delicious BBQ Glaze. Alright, these look beautiful, very nice, well rubbed. And then, alright, let's get to steaming these. Okay, when you got your Instant Pot, it came with a steam rack. So we're going to use our steam rack, and the reason why we use 2 cups of apple juice is because you can see on the measuring, it's 2 cups, and that goes to the very bottom of our wire steam rack. And that's where you want to go. We're not braising, we're steaming. So we wind up applying 2 cups of apple juice right to the very bottom of our steam rack. You see that? It just touches the very bottom. Now that the apple juice is in, we put our ribs into our Instant Pot. Okay, we're gonna let those stand straight up, and what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna let those, stand straight up. Okay, then we're going to seal it up. Okay, now we seal it up. We make sure that our lid is locked, and then our venting is into the sealed position. We're going to put Instant Pot on to meat and stew. We're going to dial it down to 20 minutes. Perfect. Once that counts down, it's going to go into the low cycle, and then we're going to go up 5 minutes, take them out, and then we're going to finish them up on the grill. There we go. Alright, and while our ribs are steaming in the Instant Pot, it's time to make our barbecue sauce. Super easy, super delicious. So we take our duck sauce, we go 1 cup. Okay, we go 1 cup duck sauce. Okay, and then we go simple, half a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. Okay, half a cup your favorite barbecue sauce, and then you could stop there, mix that up, or if you do get a chance to try tiger sauce, it looks a little something like this. It's got a really rich red texture. It's got some of the pepper flakes in there, and I go 2 tablespoons of that. It's sweet, it's tangy, it's super delicious. Okay, and then I just mix that up, and that's it. And then when that meets the fire on the barbecue, it takes on a whole different flavor. It's sweet, it's tangy. This will caramelize and get really nice and sticky. It makes a delicious, delicious barbecue sauce. You should give that a shot, definitely. Alright, it's reveal time. Let's see what we've done. Alright, so they look beautiful. Alright. Excellent. 20 minutes and then 5 on low. Alright, so we're going to take them out. Okay, beautiful. I don't want them falling off the bone just yet because I need to be able to work with them. Okay, out on the grill. Alright, so beautiful. Excellent. What I'll do is I'll take some of our reserve rub and I will re-season our ribs on the tops and on the bottoms. Hey everybody, welcome to my outdoor barbecue. This is my barbecue. This is where I make all my barbecue action happen. It's like my flavor portal. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our ribs down. We're going to put the tops down first, and we're going to let them caramelize 5 minutes, and then we're going to flip them. We're going to leave the lid open because they're already cooked. All we're doing is just doing the caramelization. After that's done, we're going to apply our sweet and tangy barbecue sauce, and then it's time to eat. Alright everyone, ribs on. Beautiful. Ribs are on, 5 minutes each side. They're going to caramelize and they're going to be beautiful. Alright, here we go with our first flip. Beautiful. It's definitely caramelizing. It's getting a little crispy up on top. You see that? It's getting a little crispy up on top. It's super tender. Alright, we're looking really good. Alright, so I've got our barbecue sauce. So now that we did our first flip, I'm going to just sauce up the tops. And this is going to caramelize, and the sauce is going to tighten up, and it's going to take on a flavor of its own. When we flip these, they're going to flip again, and we're going to let the fire get to them, and then it's going to tighten up, it's going to thicken, and it's going to be super delicious. Alright, we're on our last flip. Awesome, awesome. Just a little bit more on top, and that's it. Time to take them off. Yeah, definitely. Time to take them off. Perfect. Perfect. And there you have barbecue ribs. These are the ultimate barbecue ribs. They are super, super delicious. Let's go test them out. Alright, so there you have it. An amazing St. Louis style spare rib meal that we made together from beginning to end. We made an amazing rib rub with brown sugar, herbs and spices, and then we steamed it in the Instant Pot pressure cooker, finished it out back on the grill, and then we applied our barbecue sauce, duck sauce, glaze, along with that tiger sauce, which adds another dimension. I put the link up on my blog so you could access it as well. If you're watching this video on YouTube, I've also incorporated the link right below for easy access to the recipes and directions for this meal. So I just want to say thank you for joining me, and keep it fresh and keep it wonderful in your kitchen. I can tell that these ribs are a little bit crispy on the outside, tender, soft, moist, juicy, everything a rib should be. That barbecue sauce, sweet and tangy, sticky, it's finger licking. I'm telling you, you're really going to enjoy this. You should give it a shot. So, once again, thank you, and this is Maximize Deliciousness. I'm Great Chow Jay, and this is Great Chow. Thank you for joining me for Ribs 2. Time to eat. Yeah. Tender, moist, and juicy. Fall off the bone. Comes right off. These are everything a rib should be. I'm verifying that. Everything that we did was absolutely perfect.